every night, but the nights that are close to crepuscular or twilight or whatever, after twilight, the fury comes back. Okay? One night there were some people in here and they liked the original song that I was doing, and they asked me to play it, and I said, well, let's wait till after the fury, because the fury comes by and they play loud music, and we generally have the doors open, and the music becomes cacophonous with what I'm playing. So I played the song. The next night they came in and said, would you play After the Fury? They thought that was the name of the song. So I'd like to say that this song was written after I had some really emotional turmoil, and it's after the, but the reality is it's after the fury goes by. So, I didn't write this with it in mind, but it's funny because there's a section of 5/4 time signature in this song, and of course Dave Brubeck was known for the odd time signatures. So we'll keep Dave in mind when we play this song. That's Jeffrey Lowe on bass. Thank you. After the Fury. How do you like Tim Meyer, ladies and gentlemen? Tim, tell the folks a little something about yourself, will you? Okay.
All right, wise guy. A wise guy.
Well, my favorite color's blue, and
Okay, tell us what you do up there in Boston.
I'm on the faculty at Berklee College of Music in the woodwind department, and teaching a program called City Music that sends Berklee faculty out into high schools in the area and gives them a really good quality music education. Berklee partners with the public schools, and actually they have programs all over the country. They have network sites in 35 different cities, so it's kind of to reinforce what's been removed from education, particularly in music.
And what do you do in New York City?
Oh, I just hit the clubs and play gigs and hobnob with the jazz bows up there.
Okay. And you're going to Cape Verde?
Yes.
Tell the folks about that.
Well, Cape Verde is a small island nation, 10 small islands, about 120 miles off the coast of Senegal. And it so happens that their #1 export is music. And there are actually more Cape Verdeans on Cape Cod than there are back in Cape Verde. And they originally came over in the whaling times and are great fishermen. They also, over time, started working in the factories, but when there was a lot of factories. But music is a real passion of theirs, and so I've been recording and performing with Cape Verdeans since about 1995.
So he goes back to Boston for one day and then leaves for Cape Verde. This guy gets around. So you'll be hearing from Dan and Jeffrey as we go along. Thank you. That's Tim. We're going to do a song called Grand Rapids Fire. I have a big note here that says Dan starts. How do you like that? Start it. Jeffrey Lowe on bass, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you do it, son. Let's see. Let's see. I'd like to introduce you to Jeffrey's wife, Jennifer Lowe, ladies and gentlemen. And when we got this thing in here together, I was hoping that not only Dan but Chris, his brother, could join us because I like my music with not one monophonic lead instrument, but another instrument. And Chris plays bass fantastically, but he also plays trombone great. And I thought that Tim and Chris together would be a really nice thing. Well, Jennifer was my Sunday Showcase guest just a little, 2 weeks ago, I think. A week ago Sunday, yeah. And she's great. So, as a matter of fact, she's in such demand up there in Chicago that on last weekend, Jeff and Jennifer were staying at my house, and she had to go back up to Chicago to do an emergency gig. She is the leader of a band called the Cover Girls up there. And the Cover Girls are 4 more girls with Jennifer, and they dance and play guitar, or violin, yes, violin. And actually, you know what? Grab one of those mics and tell the folks about the Cover Girls, because you could probably do it better than I can.
Anyway, thank you. Gosh, this is exciting to be here. In Chicago, I do lead a group called the Cover Girls Violin Show. It is something that I had a dream of doing. I'm a former dancer and I have done all different types of stage performing in my life, in addition to playing violin. So when I kind of got to a point of that, well, what do you do to put all of that together? Considering the fact that I also am a huge classic rock fan and pop fan. So anyway, so it was just this thing. I thought, you know, well, what happens if you put classic rock pop music on a violin, purple violins, add choreography and some showmanship and pizzazz and some costuming. Anyway, it's been a whole lot of fun, and that's you know, and we'll see where it goes from there. But I did have to go back to Chicago to perform last weekend, so I'm back.
So she went to Chicago and flew back, and of course then Skipper Crippets again grabbed her and had her play over at the Gardens Hotel before my gig. So she was worn out by the time she got to my gig, but she killed it. She killed it. 4 years ago, they were staying at my house, and there was a buzz in the morning that I got to get on the plane. I got to go. She got an emergency call to go and play Obama's inauguration. But the show, she's nonpartisan. 4 years before that, I didn't know her then. She played Bush's inauguration.
Yes, I've done both. So yeah.
Which was better?
Dan, don't stir it up, man.
Yeah, let's start it up.
We'll talk.
Okay, so now I never expected violin and tenor saxophone to go together, because I've had experiences with string instruments and out-of-tune saxes and out-of-tune guitars. I like using music as a weapon or something like that. It just doesn't work. But I'm going to show you how it can work right now. This is Jennifer Lowe. And this is a song of mine called Intuition. Those of you who might have been at St. Paul's Episcopal Church last April, when I did a concert of all my music with lyrics, we included this song with Susan Butler singing this as a soprano. And I'm not really a fan of the soprano voice either, but Susan Butler changed me to be a fan of that, and Jennifer changed me to be a fan of the violin. So this is called Intuition, one of my songs. Thank you. Jennifer Lowe from Chicago. Yeah. You know, she's played all over the world with all types of bands, and also, like, what's very cool, she was a dancer for the Milwaukee Bucks professional NBA.
Yeah, man.
How do you like that, man?
Yeah, we like that.
Next year, Jennifer, I think if is it possible if you do when you do the Sunday showcase, you can do it in the cheerleader's outfit?
Ask your wife.
That'd be very cool. Anyway, thank you. I'm gonna do a song of mine called All Aboard. Kind of like a little bit of a jazz waltz, I guess. I don't know. Well, no, that's, don't even say that other name of that song. The nautical twist is that other one, remember? The light is right before you. Yeah. Don't even say it. All aboard.
Nice.
Wow. Kathleen Peace in the house. Ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. Let's invite Kathleen and Christine to come up here and do a song for us.
Sister Kathleen.
Yeah, Sister Vacacious to you. Sister Mary Kay.
Christine, tell the folks a little something about yourself.
Well, besides a glamorous singer of this evening, I'm a kindergarten teacher at Gerald Adams School. One of my proudest accomplishments. I've been doing that for 17 years. One of my co-workers is here tonight, and we hold the fort down for Key West kids. That's what I'm going to tell you. And on Saturday mornings,
That's no good.
my great pleasure is I love to go out and do plein air watercolor painting, which means I sit on a stool on the side of the street and I paint pictures of Key West, and one of my co-painters is here, Sandy, tonight. We stop at, we always get a cafe con leche at Five Brothers, and then we hit the streets. So watch out on Saturday mornings because we are all over the place. And I'm married to that guy back there. Larry Smith.
What's happening this Thursday, Christine?
I would cordially like to invite you all to my
Such a promoter.
third plein air watercolor art show. It's in conjunction with the walk on Caroline Street. The name of the gallery is Art at 8:30, and it's at 8:30 Caroline Street. It's from 6 to 9, and I welcome everyone to come. I've got a lot of new works. I went to watercolor camp this summer, so I studied with a great artist by the name of Frank Webb, so I'm excited to share some new things with you all. So please come by, and the wine is free. Got that? Okay.
Kathleen, tell us something about yourself, will you?
Besides being the other fabulous singer here this evening, I am the Director of Food and Beverage here at the Pier House Resort Caribbean Spa. I hope you're all enjoying yourselves and having a wonderful time. And I just actually came in from the Red Barn Theater where I'm performing with Randy Roberts in Divine Sister. So, it was, did you see it? It's pretty funny.
And you know what?
You want to know what my character is? I am a nun from Long Island, okay? Hey, wait, no, I can do it. I swear to God. I'm a nun from Long Island, and who in my previous life was a bisexual agent for prize fighters and wrestlers. Thank you very much. Acacius has left the building. Okay.
And let's see, you know what? I really have a wonderful wife and a wonderful boss. And
Oh, and I'm Larry's boss. Probably the most important thing I forgot to tell you. Go ahead, Larry.
well, you know, I feel real privileged to play in a dignified room here, and I also feel, well, you know, I mean, in this town there are some gigs that are a little less than. I mean, you folks come here and you listen to the music actually, and you allow me to play my original music. And Kathleen, thank you for putting this together.
Yeah. Oh, my pleasure. My pleasure. Please.
So anyway, we're gonna do an Irving Berlin song for you.